As we wrap up an open afternoon, Dan in Tampa. Dan, you're on the air.
Hi, Bob. How's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, yeah. You didn't think I'd call back, but I did.
Didn't think you would call back. Dan, do you really think I think about you? Are you serious? No, Dan, I don't. Barry in St. Petersburg. Barry, you're on the air, WFLA. Barry will be along momentarily.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, Barry.
Open forum?
Oh, well, no, that's what Tim Cole said.
I was listening to the radio. Open forum? Yes.
Barry, there's just something you're forgetting, something that most people conveniently forget. There was an article in the paper this morning about some hippies in the outback in Australia have figured out that if you boil a certain type of toad and drink the tea from it, you're going to get so high that, oh, my goodness.
Really? Was that in the Times today?
Yeah, it was, page 7A. And the point is, Barry, that if as long as people want to take something to escape, be it toad tea, Black Russians, cocaine, or anything in between, then there is utterly nothing that you can do to outlaw it. The only way you can get rid of the drug problem is to get rid of the need for drugs, to educate people to the stupidity and the folly of destroying their brains, destroying their lives, destroying their careers, destroying their families, destroying themselves. That's the only way you're going to get rid of drugs.
Well, that's tantamount of saying of a Shangri-La, where you have no problems, you have no fears, you have no anxieties.
Funny, we've been able to do it before.
Right,
We've been able to do it before.
Oh, but our society has become so complex in the last 20 years. Look at our judicial system. Look at any other aspect of our society.
Well, Barry, you're assuming this is a new problem, and it isn't.
Well, it's new because I've been old enough to realize what's going on now.
Exactly. You see, back around the turn of the century, cocaine was a very big problem in this country.
Well, I'm a Freud follower, and Freud, as a matter of fact, treated the Salvador Dali. That was his treating physician. And they came up with some of their best work, as we know. I don't know if it would be some of their best work, but a lot of work was derived from coca. And still, it has caused problems. Cocaine is rampant. I won't say that I travel in a circle that condones its use on a daily basis, but on a recreational, type situation, we all have our jobs, we pay taxes, and I don't know, there are people who are not capable of handling it, and that, I believe, would be our problem. If you're out stealing other people's possessions, then obviously your right to be high is transgressed on someone's right to be safe.
The drug dealer is not getting filthy rich selling his drugs to somebody that has to go out and break into someone's house to pay for it. The drug dealer is getting rich selling his drugs to the recreational user. Your friends and mine.
Well, we do have money. I will say that I have money and I pay for mine. I don't have to steal it, but I'm also I'm a kind of a recreational type user, and I don't like being targeted as a potential criminal. And this is what they're doing.
No, you're not targeted as a potential criminal, Barry. You are a criminal.
Yes, I am a criminal. As a matter of fact, I am. And on some occasions, it would probably even push me into the felony level. And
if you're holding enough, yeah, it would.
Not only am I old enough, I
said holding enough.
Oh, holding, exactly. Well, naturally, you might get some for some friends and wait till your friends come over. And I'm afraid what's happening is the generation that precedes the baby boom era has not accepted this idea as being a kosher or sociably acceptable means of having a good time. I've fallen to the non-usage and non-users, and I think it's going to probably take the next 20 years, and there might be some type of a circumvented approach to your recreational users, that they might lighten the laws up so that we might be able to grow a couple in our backyard, and then I won't have to go out into the black market. And that kind of leads me to the second point. Well, the drugs lead to harder drugs. Well, the reason is because you have to go to the black market And when you go into the black market, there's all types of things available. You can get stereos, VCRs.
Oh, you're just making excuses for yourself, Barry.
And, well, I'm not. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to validate what I'm doing, but I've never transgressed beyond the white. But I would say that I've been doing this for 10 years, and I like it, and I never really felt that it's been a detriment to my potential and my future. So
someday you will, Barry. That I promise you. Someday you will, my friend. I must run along. Be good.
Hey, great.
Take care.